All offseason, the talks with Nick Bosa and the 49ers franchise on whether they will get a deal done has been looming over the franchise, and they have finally agreed on an extension. So Nick Bosa will be playing week 1. He will not be holding out. And not only did he get an extension, but he got the largest extension for a defensive player in NFL history. Nick Bosa was holding out all training camp, and really we weren't sure if a deal was going to get done. It really didn't seem like there was much traction. Nick Bosa was working out on his own, but they agreed on a 5-year, $170 million deal with $122.5 million guaranteed, which is $34 million annually. For a comparison on how much Nick Bosa will be making, the previous high annually was Aaron Donald making $31.7 million annually. And then to give another comparison, there's only 3 other players currently in the NFL on the defensive side of the ball making over $25 million annually. The reigning defensive player of the year had 18.5 sacks last year at the age of 25, and the prior year he had 15.5 sacks. So he's been very elite the last 2 years, and he's now entering his prime. With Bosa being one of the best players in the NFL, this is a deal the 49ers had to get done, and it won't really matter that they signed him to the largest defensive extension in NFL history because the production Nick Bosa brings is worth it. Not only is this big news for Nick Bosa, but this is big news for other players like Chris Jones and Brian Burns of the Chiefs and Carolina Panthers. They are also holding out, looking for a big extension as well, and probably we're looking to see what Bosa got to reset the market and then get a deal for themselves as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for those players as well. If you like the content, please be sure to subscribe and like the video. As the NFL season goes, I will be reacting to games, reacting to player news, as well as giving fantasy advice and sports betting advice as well.